Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly love spread for all of my cancers out there from the week of September 23rd into the 27th. So let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love or energy is coming towards my cancers out there? What kind of love or energy is coming towards my cancers from the week of September 23rd to the 27th? Show me cards. I need two. Okay, feels good. All righty. Ooh. All right. So, look like we have someone trying. Knight of Cups is attempting to try to sweep you off your feet, if you will. Kind of trying to be like domineering, daring, dashing, that sort of thing. So they're really trying to. They're really putting the best foot forward to try to really woo you, if you will. We have the Death card so here. That represents a situation in which this is a situation in which this person has no baggage. This is a completely fresh situation. So out with the old and with the new. So a renewal, if you will, here. They're definitely looking to take that leap of faith towards you with the Fool card here. Now, even though this person is being kind of domineering, trying to be all encompassing, if you will, um, there is a bit of strategy. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. That's part of the strategic plan, if you will. So, um, this person is being very strategic, methodical, interchangeable terms. I always like to say how they're approaching the situation. So the wooing is all a part of the plan, if you will. All right, and they're very and they're playing a long game. They're playing a long game here. Okay, um, they're kind of taking their time with this. You know, and now this person is looking to be with the Queen of Cups, looking to be very loyal, very devoted. So this is definitely a person that's very serious about their pursuit here. Um, with the Two of Pentacles here, we have a situation which this person is doing a very good job actually having like a good work-life balance. So weighing their personal life with their private life, and they're doing a good job of being able to juggle the two, if you will. This person is also obviously with the King of Wands is thinking about the bigger picture. Again, as I said before, they're thinking about the long game here. And that's what King of Wands are all about, the long game, the born visionary, looking at how things are going to be like a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, that sort of thing. So this person has really put a great deal of thought and effort into how they're going to proceed about wooing you, sweeping you off your feet, um, really fermenting every corner of your life with their existence. That's what's going on here with this individual. So every time you turn around, this is where this person is going to be. All right, but it's not going to be like a kind of like a creepy sort of way. It's going to be like a real smooth, transitional, even flow type of thing. All right. And obviously, with all of this being said, of course, this person with the Chariot card is kind of like asserting themselves. They're kind of like pulling things, maneuvering things in a way in which they want them to go to give them a favorable outcome. So this is a person that's pulling a lot of strings, and rounding a lot of corners to kind of really kind of like, basically absorb themselves into your life, if you will. All right, in a non creepy way. You should put that out there. All right, so um, with that being said, let's see what are the potential overall strengths of this potential union. What are the overall strengths of this potential union here? What are the overall strengths of this potential union here? What are the overall strengths of this potential union? Show me cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Here we go. Here we go. So, Yeah, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. So, first things first. This, my dear, this is the world card representing a situation in which things have pretty much come full circle, are yeah, come full circle. This is, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. So this person has kind of been around for a little bit, um, for a little bit. So this is nothing new. This person it's just kind of like a spiral. So they started out on the periphery and they kind of worked their way into your view, if you will. So this is the type of situation this is here. This does represent Queen of Pentacles. This does represent a solid opportunity. Definitely a very solid opportunity. Very down to earth, very grounded. Now we got the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords here. This represents a situation in which, you know, this could be a situation which this could be like a naive type of situation. So there's like a naivete here, if you will, with this particular situation, because this is something new for them, and that they're really feeling this, or it could be, they may be a little bit immature about how they're looking at things. Like, oh my God, this it's going to be like this, it's going to be like that, like having everything played out in their mind. So it may come off as like, wow, this is kind of like this person is really getting this deep, trying to round all of these corners. This is kind of crazy, okay? It's unusual, but unusual is not necessarily a bad thing all of the time here. All right. And also we got the Four of Cups here. So there was a time, there was a time when this person kind of offered, tried to get with you before. And their advances were rejected. Okay, so that's why I said this person has kind of been around a little bit with the Four of Cups here. It's they've kind of like, again, they kind of worked their way into the center here. So this is a situation in which, as I said before, at first you rejected it, but slowly but surely, and that makes sense now about why this person, is slowly but surely, absorbing themselves into your life, and that everywhere you turn, you're going to see this person because they've modified their strategies. Again, Knight of Pentacles, all about strategy, all about strategic planning, and being very methodical, being very diligent about a situation, taking their time. So this person, after having missed the first time, it's like, okay, and they reimagined their strategy and they implemented it, and it's beginning to kind of work because here we have here the Ten of Cups here representing the situation in which potential long-term committed relationship, also possibly children at some point in this situation. And again, we have the Death card here representing endings, new beginnings. And that makes a lot more sense now when you put everything into context. Again, the way with the first approach just didn't work. As a matter of fact, this is probably the type of situation where, upon first glance, you very vaguely remember this person, kind of approaching you before, and you were kind of somewhat, maybe even a little dismissive. But now it's like, whoa, who's this? You know. So again, like I said before, um, the fact that they took that step back really helped them here. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so influence. Again, like I said, they're everywhere you look, that's where they are. Again, so they're beginning to influence you. Okay, in a positive way, but they're beginning to influence you. Kind of gentle nudges along the way. Okay. In addition, here make sure you center yourself. Make sure that you yourself are balanced as well. And you're in a healthy place. That's important here. Make sure you center yourself because they have. Okay, they took taking a step back, formulated things, and kind of reapproached the situation. Also, pay attention to patterns. Okay, because again, at this point, it just seems as though this person is just trying to be that person that you need them to be. But somewhere along the line, also, you know, um, it's going to be incumbent upon you to kind of help guide them to where they're not everything that you needed. Or they also kind of start incorporating some of the things that they need for themselves. Pay attention to the patterns because this is an individual that's going to encompass you, be everything you want and everything you need. And I'm also getting the sense that they're also going to kind of neglect some of their own needs and wants to be next to you. So just be aware of that. Be aware, pay attention to those patterns of them just being everything that you need and everything that you want, kind of ignoring themselves. Just you need a person to take care of themselves as well. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, with that being said, I'm gonna shut this thing down. This is a general love reading. May not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. I take those parts of it that do and go with that and dismiss the rest. If this does resonate with you, however, you want to know more about this particular situation, again, I'll leave a link down below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. Um, in addition, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I was having some acid reflux issues here, and I started, doing the medication way, which is horrible, had a lot of bad side effects. A lot of you guys' suggestions took the natural herbal way, and that's where I'm sticking with. I was kind of hesitant about it, with the whole acid reflux thing. I should know better because I do a lot of herbs and stuff myself. So I wanted to try the regular medicine way. Didn't work for me. So I'm herbal natural all the way at this point. So with that being said, also, if you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. I love you guys. My name is Adonis. I will absolutely see you next time. Bye bye.